Hi, and welcome to the episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter. So today, we're going to do my very first impression before I shoot the Wicked Ridge NXT 400. It's just my first impression of the crossbow. But before we do that, again, thank you guys for watching the show. Please hit that subscribe, like, and share button, and make sure you leave a comment down below. I really appreciate it when you guys do that. You can also email me at utahcrossbowhunter@icloud.com, and be sure and visit my website where you see all my videos listed there at www.utahcrossbowhunter.com. So without further ado, let's go outside and check out this really neat crossbow. Okay, so here we are back outside. It's still pretty chilly out here today, cold, but I'm out here and I'm going to do my first impression of the Wicked Ridge NXT 400. I haven't had a chance to shoot it yet because of the snow. I really don't like taking my equipment out and putting it in snow. Just because I don't want to get wet. So, I'm just going to do just a really quick first impression of this crossbow. Now, first of all, I really like it. It's pretty light. It comes in with everything on here at about 8.5 pounds. I can't find my scale, so I can't give you the exact weight of the crossbow, but again, it's about 8.5 pounds, I'm guessing it. I have the scope on here. I don't know what scope I'm going to use yet. I'm going to start with this one, see how that one does, and then I'm going to go from there. Again, it's just scopes are one of my big things of what I want to use. So, yeah. Again, it's narrow cross, as you can see here. Pretty doggone narrow. I am using the bog death grip on here. It fits on here perfectly. Nice. I really like the way the bog death grip fits on here. I got my quiver. This over here. My quiver on here with my arrows. We'll talk about the arrows here in just a moment. Because I should be able to crank it with no problem while it's on the death grip here. So that's going to be nice. I don't have to take it off, take it on, take it off, take it on. I should be able to do it right on here. But we'll find out together later on. As far as the arrows are concerned, I do have my concerns. The standard arrow, this one doesn't have the light of knock on it, but I'm not worried about these. I'm not worried about the practice arrows that I'm going to be using. But what I am concerned about, and I've seen a lot of reviews, and I'm not too crazy about the reviews, but again, it's going to be my preference with these lighted knocks. I've done a quick test with them. I've taken them out, went at about approximately 40 yards and looked at the light. It seemed to be not that bright, but bright enough when you get close and you might be able to see it. Or you should be able to see it. So that is one thing. But some of the reviews that I have seen with these is that these come off pretty doggone easy. So they may come off with your practicing, getting your make sure these are sighted in. They might come off in your bag if they go through your bag. With that, I've seen some videos on that. I've seen some videos where people shot these and it's come off inside the animal. Not good. But the one thing I have noticed, I got one that's pretty loose. So I'm going to have to probably not use that one for hunting with. But I do have some more. I am going to be ordering some more of these arrows. As you see in my last video, I gave you the weights, and I'll post those right up here. The weights on these arrows on that video. I do like these arrows. They're sturdy, they're strong. But my main concern is about the light and knock that is on these. Until I get out and shoot and practice with them, which won't be for a while, we'll find out. We'll find out together on that. But playing around, or should I say, checking this bow out while I, got the opportunity to do it in this cold weather. Shooting it probably free-handed is probably going to be okay, but I still want to use a shooting stick to make sure I'm steady on my shot. Another thing I'm going to be getting is these do come with a 6 quiver for your arrows. So you have 6 arrows. I am going to get me one of those because I'll at least have one field tip in there, because if I have to discharge it, I'd rather discharge it with the field tip into a bag and even into the ground if I have to, because the decocking arrow that they show, and again the reviews, I haven't seen really a good review on those yet. So I got to figure something else out with that. So that's going to be way down the road a little bit. So I like the narrowness of it, even uncocked or cocked or uncocked. I like the narrowness of it. So for shooting out of a blind, these would be perfect for shooting out of a blind because of the narrowness. Now, am I expecting the speed of 400 feet per second? That's my neighbor leaving. You can hear the ice crumbling underneath his tires. Where was it? The narrowness. Yeah, the narrowness I really like. Like I said, for shooting out of a blind. So it does come with a very narrow foothold here, but I'm not worried about it right now because I'm not going to be putting my foot down and cocking it. But I may end up getting the wider one, because I'm thinking when I'm out in the field I might need that. So until I really, again, get deeper into it, I don't know yet. But I did put some Loctite on here. I got some Loctite on the tip here, and also on the holder for the quiver. I did put some Loctite on there because I really didn't like, my personal preference, it didn't feel tight enough for me. So I did do that. I would highly recommend it. But overall, like I said, this crossbow is fantastic. Again, right now it's holding it. It feels light. It feels light now. I can keep it steady. Even though I'm not in a good shooting position, but let me get in a shooting position here. It's pretty light, and I can hold it like that if need to. But I prefer to have, again, a shooting stick for that. Now for this Bog Death Grip, I don't have the Bog tripod. I just got one of my heavy duty tripods here for it, because at the time the price was just a little bit too much for me. But I might end up getting the Bog tripod. I don't know. I have to wait and see how everything goes. But they also have a level that you can put on your rail right here to help you out to keep your crossbow level, because you always want to make sure your crossbow is level. But again, my first impression is it's 2 thumbs up. But we'll again take it out, do a lot of testing with it and stuff. I do like the grip here. I love the grip, the way the grip's there. I really love it. And this open portion, I like that open portion. That's for me on a crossbow. Yeah, for the price, maybe a little expensive, but it's I guess the mid range or upper mid range for Wicked Ridge. So I'm really excited to get out there and shoot it. But again, I have to wait for the snow to melt, and according to what I've looked so far into the forecast weather, at least for the next 10-15 days, we don't got any more snow coming. Which I'm going to say right now, we need the snow. We need lots of snow. And we're not even close to where we should be, but hopefully we'll get some more. One thing about the the safety here on here, right now it's only on the right side, but you can get a kit that makes it ambidextrous to move your, or I should say for left-handers, to move the safety from the right side to the left side. There is a small kit for that you can get, so that's kind of nice. I wish it was ambidextrous for you guys that are left-handed, but it's not. You just have to buy just a small little kit. I don't remember how much it costs. I think it was 10-15 bucks to switch it to the left side. Maybe the foot grip, maybe a little bit bigger, would have been nice. But again, it's only got like a 10, I think it was a 10-pound, 5-pound draw weight for the with your AccuDraw. And I wish it was a reverse AccuDraw, but it's not. It's just one way, and that's cocking it. Hopefully in the future, I know they do have the AccuDraw that you can be forward and reverse on it, but this one doesn't have that. But it's got a, I think 15-inch draw. So as far as speed wise, that's what I was talking about earlier. Speed wise, I'm not expecting the 400 feet per second. I'm not, because I am going to be using heavier arrows. I'm probably going at least 125 grain, which is going to make it 25 grains heavier than the 100 grains, because that's what they're tested at. The 400 feet per second is with the 100 grain tips. I'm going to be using 125. So I'm going to guess my speed around 375, which is still pretty good speed. So when I can get out and get that done, we'll get out and get it done for the speed test. I have some of my arrows 100 grain, and I have some with the 125 grain tip. And again, I have all the my weights and stuff for my arrows posted right above. That was in my last video about the crossbow. But as far as this Wicked Ridge NXT 400, I'm excited to get out and shoot it. Like I says, weather dependent. Because again, I don't like getting out and putting my stuff in the snow, wetness, right now. Because I don't know, I'm going to take my cameras out there and all that kind. I really don't like doing that. That's my personal preference. If you want to take your stuff out in the snow and your cameras and stuff, be my guest. But I don't want to do that. So with that said, we'll go back inside and finish this up, and yeah, It's hope for some good weather in the near future so we can go out and shoot it. Okay, so you can see that we're back inside again. I got myself nice and toasty. So you see, I really like the crossbow, but the only drawback that I can see so far with this crossbow, that the AccuDraw, it doesn't have a decocking mechanism for it, so you have to use a decocker. And like I said, the reviews that I've seen on the decocker are not very good. So hopefully 10-point Wicked Ridge come up with a better cocking arrow. I like to see them come up with one like I have. Let me see if I got one here available. I can never find something when I'm looking for it. But yeah, you know, you've seen one of the previous videos, little small ones like that. Hopefully they come up with something like that instead of what the one that they have. It's not very good. Very poor workmanship, it looks like to me. But again, I might get one and try it. Well, you know, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. But with that said, yeah, I mean, the crossbow is a great little crossbow, little big crossbow, narrow, and I like the narrowness of it compared to my wide ones that I have. So there's a big difference. So I can't wait to get out and shoot it. I'm hoping the weather clears out. I want snow. I want lots of snow, but I want to go out and shoot. So it's hanging in the balance there. So, like I said, last time I checked the weather, next 10 to 15 days, I don't see anything but partial cloudiness and sunshine in the high 40s. So, again, with that said, thank you again for watching Utah Crossbow Hunter. And remember, family first. Take care of your family. By all means, get out there and hunt. And see you on the next episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter.